Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Fine.
What's how's your week going?
Mm, very busy.
Okay. Have you done all your homework? Have you finished that?
Yeah. Almost. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you still have about another 2 weeks, right? Another week and a half, or something.
10 days.
10 days. Okay. Well, are you planning anything? Are you going to do anything fun before you go back to school?
Yeah.
What are you going to do
uh, I, s- yeah, I played basketball successfully.
successfully? Okay.
Yeah, it's too hard to get a court to play in.
Oh, okay. A better way to phrase that, Bob, would be, I understand with the court situation, would probably to phrase it like I was able to, get a court successfully, meaning you were able to get one. But as far as playing successfully, you probably wouldn't use that to describe. You would just say, I played a lot of basketball. It was fun. I had a good time playing, or if you were playing in a competition, then you might say, I won, or I won in, I was successful in winning the competition or the match or whatever it is. But in this case, it would be you were successful in getting a court, so you could play.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Um, are you going to be playing some more? Do you think you'll be able to play a little bit more before you go back to school?
I think I won't have another chance to,
Uh,
yeah, play basketball again.
okay.
I think I have no time to get a ticket. I
Oh,
have no chance to get a ticket. This chance that I played basketball two days ago. I played
oh,
basketball 2 days ago, and my ticket was bought uh about 15 days ago. So I have no time.
uh,
I have
okay.
no chance.
Wow, that's too bad. Um, what about, will you and your family go anywhere for the weekend or
Yeah,
do anything?
yeah,
No, no, no.
yeah,
Okay, so you're just trying to get ready for school, finish up your
yeah.
homework, and then get prepared. And as far as you know, everybody is still going back to school, right?
Uh, no, Shanghai maybe is the last city to go to school because a lot of cities say maybe the students went to school about 10 days ago.
Oh, okay. So some of the smaller places. So I know, yeah, I
Yeah,
know Shanghai's pretty big, but you guys will go back to an actual classroom. Yeah. Not
yeah.
not not online. Okay, that's good.
I hate online classes.
You don't like them, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Why? It's just much different. You don't.
I don't like online classes because I think the first reason is I cannot pay attention. And there are a lot of things at home that you can do than in a school. Maybe a television, iPad, you,
Okay,
you
so
know.
I understand what you're saying. A better word for that, one word is distraction. Distraction. I have, a lot of distractions at home. And what are those distractions? iPad, the television, all the other things that keep you focused from being focused. So you would say I have a lot of distractions at home. At school, probably not so much.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I cannot meet my friends and my classmates.
Yeah.
It's so boring that no one can uh, no one can prove that I'm very focused when I was having online classes. No one can say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I mean, I think a classroom setting, especially at your age, for adolescents and whatnot, I think it's probably more efficient, And you're right. I mean, especially at your age, you want to have social interaction, and you want to be able to, see your friends and, talk to them and things like that.
Yeah.
And you just can't, you can do that somewhat online, but it's just not the same. Yeah, I understand.
And I heard I heard my classmates they were playing games while having online classes, and they just like kept their like iPad and their phone open, and they were playing games like any the other rooms. Just open it.
Yeah,
They didn't listen.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that those are the distractions, right? And you definitely, when you're in a classroom, you're not allowed to bring that kind of stuff in, and you're never going to be able to do that. So your only choice is you have to pay attention, because there's nothing else. So that's why, and a lot of kids will do that.
And another reason is my internet is not very good. Yeah.
Your what?
My internet is not good.
Your attendance?
My internet.
Oh, your internet. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So while having online classes, sometimes my teacher wanted me to like answer the questions, but I didn't hear it because my internet was not very well. It was not very good, so I didn't listen it. So
you didn't hear it.
So my teacher often gave me a punishment because she didn't know what happened. So she just said, why don't you answer my questions? I'm I'm willing to do that, but I'm unwilling to have a situation like that. But it doesn't mean that I don't want to answer the questions.
Right, it's because you didn't hear it. So
so
how can you answer a question you didn't hear? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so there's all those stumbling blocks, when you're trying to learn at home. I mean, it's better than nothing. That's true, but if you can have a classroom setting, that's much better.
Yeah,
I understand. All right. Well, anything other than that? Anything else? I mean, are you pretty excited about going back? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But I think when I go back to school for a month, maybe for a month, I will miss the day while having the summer holiday.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll happen because you're going to be going to a new school, right? You're going to be going to a new school.
No new school, just new campus.
Yeah, new campus. So most of your
same
friends.
School.
Yeah. Okay, so most of your friends will be there with you.
Not most, just maybe just one class. We have 50 people in class, and just that then my classmate ever was just 7 people, or just 7 that I know, or they're my friends, like just 7 friends.
Just 7.
It's not just 7.
So what happened to the other ones?
They are from the other campus. Other campuses that is not belong to ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you'll probably meet some new kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll meet a lot of new friends.
I haven't met before.
Yeah. You'll meet some new ones.
Yeah.
That will. Yeah. You may not necessarily. Okay. Well, anyway, it sounds exciting. So going back to school, I always enjoyed it. When I was in grade school, middle school, high school, I love school, and I love going back every year because it's like you're starting fresh every time, and you just don't know what you're going to encounter and what you're going to learn, and
Yeah.
new people, new friends. So good stuff.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
When I grow up, for sure that I will miss the time when I was a student. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Because your life will present to you a whole new bunch of challenges
Yeah.
as an adult, and it's so different than when you were a child. It's nice having your parents being responsible for you now, and you really don't have to worry about all those little things. And all you really have to focus on, for the most part, is just school. It's just doing good in school and growing and getting better and learning new things, and not have to deal with everything else in life. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, let's practice. Let's do some reading. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And once again, Bob, you're just looking at my screen, right? You don't bring up.
Yeah. I'm using my iPad.
Okay.
That's on my computer. It's not on my iPad.
Okay. Oh, speaking of iPads, I got a new one. I got a speaking of iPads, I just got it last week. I got a new iPad. I got the new one with the M1 chip, the iPad Pro.
It's the Apple's one, yeah.
Yeah, it's the 12.9 with the M1 chip. So it's really nice.
It's the latest one. Latest one.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's big. How much? Well, I have 1 terabyte that's on the hard drive, I guess, or in there. So that makes it more expensive. I don't know. I think I paid $1,800 for it.
1,800.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, well, actually, my husband bought it for me, so that's okay.
I have a lot of old phones, like iPhone 4, like that.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Very old. Okay. Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, but you're still young. I think the chances. I mean,
I don't have a phone. That's my grandma's. My grandma's.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I have an older phone too. I mean, for me, I'll get a new one probably maybe this year sometime when they come out with a brand new one. I have the iPhone 10, and I've had that. 10. Yeah, and I've had that for. What's that?
Not too old.
It's not. No, it's a couple years.
It's pretty new. It's not a very old one.
No, it's not very old, but it's just, I don't know. I think the batteries don't last so long in these things, and I mean, it's good. I mean, it still charges and all that kind of stuff, and it works. All the apps work, all that kind of stuff. But I just want to. I want that new the 13. I think that's coming out, and they have one now that's like purple, like a light purple color.
I know a lot of people. They try to buy the old ones.
Oh,
they did that in order to download some old games that cannot download new iPhone.
Yeah, I heard that. Yes, and those sometimes are hard to find, because if there's a certain game that it's just not made anymore and it's only applicable to a certain version of a lower, and so people try
to find the memories that in their childhood. Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So
I have.
anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's that?
In my old iPhone, I have a game that I played maybe 7 years old when I was 7 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
What was the name of the game? Do you remember?
Mm, I forgot the English name. I forgot
Oh,
English.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but
But it was
I can find it out. I can find it out.
okay. That's no problem. I was just curious if you remembered it, but
Yeah.
and so, but now you can't get it on any of the new on the phone.
Yeah. You should have an old iPhone. Yeah, you cannot download it. You cannot download it in the Apple Store. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that what a lot of kids do? Will they just go? Will they go to like an Apple store and try to download from there onto their phones, or they just want to try it? Apple stores to try the games.
Yeah. Not like just a child. An adults too.
Sure.
They like. Yeah, they use their old iPhone and use the IPA and the slowly to like to have to download the old games. Slowly. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and start. You're starting from paragraph 2 here, where it says king.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinjo waved his hands, and servants brought over a clay pot and set it down on a small stone table before Fushi. Later, one found out that it was a pot of seasoned broth. Fushi saw, what is
Side, like
side?
Mhm.
Lifted pot and drank in great. What is that?
Gulps, like a big swallow.
It's a container.
It's a pot, yeah, like a big. He lifted the pot and drank in great gulps.
Okay. The sound of his swallows echoing like a beating of a giant heard in the darkness. After he was halfway down with the contents, he poured the rest over his body. Then he threw down the pot and walked toward a large bronze cauldron suspended over the fire in the corner of the great hall. He climbed onto it, the edge of the cauldron.
Cauldron. Okay.
Cauldron.
That's just like a big pot, a big kettle.
Okay.
A cauldron.
And stirring up out of that. Ji-chan, sit down, Kinjo said. We will eat in just a little while. He pointed to the cauldron. Foolish witchcraft, Kinran said, glancing contemptuously at the cauldron. What have you learned about the sun? Kinjo asked. Firelight flickered in his eyes. The sun is not a god. The sun is young, and the night is in. The world proceeds on the balance between yin and yang. Though we cannot control Though we cannot control the process, we can predict it. Nguyen took out his bronze sword and drew an Aeon symbol on the floor, dimly lit by the fire. Then he carved the 64 hexagrams of an eye around the symbol. The whole composition resembling a calendar wheel. My king, this is the code of the universe. With it, I can present your dynasty with an accurate calendar.
I can present your dynasty.
Dynasty with an accurate calendar. Ji-chan, I need to know when the next long stable arrow will come. I will
Hey,
focus.
Bob, wait, hold on. I got a question for you.
What?
How many sides does a hexagram have?
What? How many signs?
Yeah, how many sides? 64 hexagrams. How many sides or how many points is a hexagram? You should know this through math. Hexagram.
How many points?
You're looking it up.
I don't know what is the
Hexagram.
hexagrams. What is that?
No, you haven't. It's like a star. 6.
Stars.
Yeah, it's kind of like a. It's kind of the shape of it's like a triangle inverted, right? So if you had, and I'm terrible at drawing. Just so I'm going to try to draw it on the page here so you can see it. So if you had a triangle, like this, right? There's a triangle. I know it's really bad. And then you have another triangle within it, like that,
Oh.
right? So this is a hexagram. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. Yeah. You haven't seen that in geometry or trigonometry, any of that?
Yes.
You have. Okay.
I don't know the name. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, that's just so you have some reference. Okay, a hexagram. That's what it looks like. That's 6 points. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
I will focus it for you right now, Kingwin said. He sat down in the middle of the yin yang symbol, his legs curled under him. He raised his head to look up at the ceiling of the great hall. His gaze seeming to penetrate the thick stones of the pyramid until it reached the stars. The fingers of his 2 hands began a series of rapid, complex movements, like components of the calculating machine. With a silence, only the soup of the cauldron in the corner made
in the cauldron.
And in the cauldron in the corner made any noise, boiling and bubbling as though the shaman being cooked within was dream talking in his sleep. Kingman stood up in the middle of the yin-yang symbol with his face still lifted to the ceiling. He said, Next will be a chaotic era lasting 41 days. Then comes a 5-day stable era. Thereafter, there will be a 23-day chaotic era followed by an 18-day stable era. Then we will have an 8-day chaotic era. But when this chaotic era is over, my king, the long stable era you've been waiting for will begin. That stable era will last 3 years and 9 months. The climate will be so mild that it will be a golden age.
Okay, hey, wait, Bob, one question for you. Do you remember in last week's reading, what is the difference between a chaotic era and a stable era?
The chaotic one is irregular.
Okay. And meaning what?
Meaning what happened?
Yeah, what happens in a chaotic era?
You mean the people or what?
Yeah, or what the climate's like.
Maybe this moment is hot, maybe the next moment is cold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. All right. Keep going.
No. We have to verify your initial predictions first, King Joe said, his face expressionless. One heard a loud rumbling from above. A stone slab in the ceiling of the great hall slid open, revealing a square opening. One shifted his position and saw that the opening led to another tunnel going up through the center of the pyramid. At the end of the tunnel, he could see a few twinkling stars.
Yeah, and that that word, hold on, Bob, is tunnel.
Tunnel.
No, not tunnel. No, ton.
Tunnel.
Tunnel. There you go. Okay.
Game time sped up. Every few seconds in real time, two soldiers flipped over the sand glass brought by King Win, indicating the passing of 8 hours in game time. The opening through the ceiling flickered with random lights. There was in a wild array of sunlight from the chaotic arrow shot into the great hall. Sometimes the light was weak, like moonlight. Sometimes the light was very strong, and well, what is that?
Try to pronounce it.
Incandescent. Incandescent white square, cast against the ground, glowed so brightly that the torches in the great hall paled in comparison. One continued to count the flipping of the stained glass. By the time it had been flipped 120 times or so, the appearance of the sunlight through the square opening became regular. The first of the predicted stable errors had arrived. After 15 more flips of the stained glass, the flickering light through the opening became patternless again. The start of another chaotic era. Another stable era followed, and another chaotic era. The starting times and durations of the various eras were not exactly as King Win had predicted, but they were close. After the conclusion of yet another 8-day chaotic era, the long-stable era he predicted began. One kept counting the flips of the stained glass. 20 days passed, and the sunlight falling into the great hall maintained a precise rhythm. Game time slowed down to normal. Hinjo nodded and King went. I shall erect the monument for you, one even greater than this palace. King Wen bowed deeply. My king, awaken your dynasty and let it prosper.
Dynasty.
Dynasty and let it prosper. Kinjo stood up on the dais and opened his arms, as though he wanted to embrace the whole world. In a strange, otherworldly voice, he began to chant. Rehydrate.
Rehydrate. What does that mean?
Rehydrate. I don't know.
What does hydrate mean? When you say, what does hydrate mean?
Hydrate.
I mean, you may have heard of the, have you ever heard of the term H2O?
H2O, yeah.
What's H2O? We know this in chemistry. Exactly. Okay, so it's coming from that, H2O. Hydrate, right? It's water in the form of the H2O molecule. So when you rehydrate, you mean you need to drink more. You know, when you want to rehydrate after playing basketball, it means you need to drink water.
I know what I mean.
Okay. I thought you would. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember that in the chaotic era, all the people is like.
Remember how they're all dried up?
Yeah. And no water in their bodies. Yeah, I know what I mean.
Okay, good job. Okay, continue.
As soon as the order was given, everyone in the great hall rushed to the door. One followed King Wen closely, and they exited exited the pyramid through the long tunnel
Good.
they entered by. When they emerged, one saw the noonday sun bathing the land in warmth. In a passing breeze, he seemed to Uh-oh. My
What,
internet is back again.
you lose it?
Yeah.
Can you refresh?
Enter it again.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Go ahead and enter. Go ahead. Bob, you can go out and come back in. Hey, Bob.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can smell the fragrances of spring. Yeah.
Smell the fragrances of spring. Together, Kingwin and Juan walked to the nearby lake. The ice over the lake had melted. The sun and sunlight danced between the gentle waves. A column of soldiers shouted, "Rehydrated, rehydrated," as they ran toward a large stone building, shaped like a granary, next to the lake. On the road to Zhaoge, one had seen many buildings like it, and Kingwen had told him that these buildings were called dehydrators, warehouses where the dehydrated bodies could be stored. The soldiers opened the heavy stone doors of the dehydratory and carried out rows of dusty skins. Each
Ew.
soldier, what?
I said, ew. Yeah. Keep going.
Each soldier walked to the lake's shore and tossed them into the water.
Tossed.
Tossed them into the water. As soon as the skins touched the water, they began to unfurl a wool. How to pronounce it? Began
Unfurl. You
to
got it. You got it.
unfurl and stretch out. Soon the lake was covered by the layer of man-shaped floating skins, each rapidly absorbing the water and expanding. Gradually, all the man-shaped skin cutouts became uh, fleshy bodies and gradually began to display signs of life. One by one, they struggled up out of the waist
Waist.
waist deep
Yeah, you're
water and
like you're,
stood up.
and you know what that is, right? You know your waist.
Yeah.
You know what that is? Okay, on your
No,
body.
no.
Okay, your waist on your body is right there above your hips, like in your, on your abdomen, your stomach, your waist, like where your pants are around your waist. Okay, that area that is called your waist. Okay.
Waist deep water. What is waist deep?
Meaning when the bodies were standing up, the water came when they were standing in the water came up to their waist. So they were standing in waist deep water.
Okay, I stood up, looking around at the sunny world with wide open eyes. They appeared to have just awoken from a dream. Dehydrated, woman cried out. Rehydrated, woman cried out. Rehydrated.
No, hold on. It's not a past tense. There's no D at the end. I know I'm picking
rehydrate.
There you go.
Rehydrate. Other voices joyously echoed his. Everyone climbed out of the lake and ran naked toward
naked
toward the dehydratory.
Okay.
Dehydratory. They carried out more skins and tossed them into the water, and even more of the revealed climbed out of the lake.
Revived. Meaning what? Hold on. Meaning what? What does that word mean? When you're revived.
Even more of the revived climbed out of the lake.
Revived. Meaning coming back to life. They've been revived, right? They were dehydrated.
Coming back to life.
Yeah, coming back,
Oh, okay. The same scene repeated itself around every lake and pool. The entire world was coming back to life. Oh heavens, my finger! When saw a man who had just been revived standing in the middle of the lake, holding up one hand and crying. The hand was missing its middle finger, and blood flowed from the wound into the water. Others who had also just been revived passed by him as they happily waded ashore, ignoring him. Count yourself lucky. One of them said to the man. Some lost a whole arm or leg. Others had their heads chewed through by rats. What?
Oh,
Through by rats.
yeah.
I have a question. How can these rats survive?
I had that. Who knows? I mean, when it comes to rodents and cockroaches and all these things, there's some way they end up surviving. On what? On each other, maybe. Maybe rats feed on each other, and that's how they stay, alive.
Oh,
I mean,
the lake is red. The lake is red. How long have we been dehydrated? One of the revived asked. You can tell by looking at the thickness of the dust covering the palace. I just heard that the king is no longer the king from before, but I don't know if he's the old king's son or grandson. It took 8 days to complete the work of the rehydration. All of the stored dehydrated bodies had been revived, and the world was given a new life. During these 8 days, everyone enjoyed the regular cycles of sunset and sunrise, each cycle precisely 20 hours long. Enjoying the spring-like climate, everyone gave heartfelt praise to the sun and the gods who guided the world.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Next page.
On the night of the 8th day, the bonfires scattered over the ground seemed even more numerous and denser than the stars in the sky. The ruins of cities and towns abounded during the chaotic eras once again filled with noise and light. Like every mass rehydration in the past, the people were going to celebrate all night to welcome their new life after the next sunrise. But the sun did not rise again. Every kind of timepiece indicated that the time for sunrise had passed, but the horizon remained dark in every direction. 10 hours later, there was still no sign of the sun, not even the slightest hint of dawn.
A dawn.
A dawn. The endless night lasted through a whole day, then 2 days. Coldness now pressed toward the earth like a giant hand. Inside the pyramid, King Wen knelt before King Zhou, pleading, "My king, please continue to have faith in me. This is but temporary. I have seen the yawn of the universe gathering, and the sun will rise soon. The stable era and spring will continue. Let's begin to heat the cauldron," King Zhou said, and sighed.
Inside.
O king, the minister stumbled through the cave-like entrance into the great hall. There are 3 flying stars in the sky. Those in the great hall were stunned. The air seemed frozen. Only King Zhou remained impassive. He turned to one, to whom he had never. What is that?
Dying to speak before, like when you, yeah.
Dying to speak before. You still don't understand what the appearance of 3 flying stars means, do you? Zhichang, why don't you tell him? In any case, they arrived in the long period of extreme cold, cold enough to turn stone into dust. Human sign, dehydrate. Hinjo again chanted in that strange, otherworldly voice. Outside, people had already begun the process. They turned themselves back into dehydrated bodies to survive the long night that was coming. The lucky ones had time to be stacked in the dehydrators, but many were abandoned in the empty fields. Human stood up slowly and walked forward the cauldron over the rolling fire in the corner of the great hall. He climbed up the side and paused for a few seconds before jumping in. perhaps, and had seen the thoroughly cooked face of Fushi laughing at him from the soup. Keep the fire low, Kinjo ordered, his voice weak. Then he turned to the others. You may exit if you wish. The game is no longer fun after it gets to this point. The red exit sign showed up above the Great Hall's cave-like entrance. Players in the Great Hall streamed toward it, and one followed the crowd. Through the long tunnel, they finally emerged outside the pyramid. Heavy snow falling through the night air greeted them. The bone-chilling cold caught one to shiver, and a display in the corner of the sky indicated that game time had sped up again. The snow continued without pause for 10 days, but by now the snowflakes were large and heavy, like pieces of solidified. Solidified darkness. Someone whispered next to Warren. The snow is now composed of frozen carbon dioxide, dry ice. One turned around and saw that the speaker was follower. After another 10 days, the snowflakes turned thin and what is that?
That word. Try to pronounce it.
Translucent.
Good. Translucent. Good.
What?
You got it. Translucent.
Okay.
Do you know what?
No.
It's kind of.
I don't know what I mean.
It's kind of almost the opposite of solidify, right? When everything becomes solidified, it becomes really hard, like ice, like frozen, like the component. It turns,
translucent is
it's almost like see-through.
Soft.
No, it's almost like it becomes almost like very thin, and you can see through it when something is translucent.
Like glass.
Well, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the weak light from a few torches within the entrance to the long tunnel, the snowflakes gave up a faint blue glow, like pieces of dancing mica or missa?
Mica.
Mm-hmm. Those snowflakes are now composed of solidified oxygen and nitrogen. And nitrogen. The atmosphere is disappearing through deposition, which means it's near absolute zero above. Snow gradually buried the pyramid. The lowest layers were composed of water snow, then dry ice. Then finally, on top, a snow made of oxygen and nitrogen. The night sky became especially clear, and the stars glowed like a field of silver bonfires. A line of text appeared against the starry background. The long night lasted 48 years. Civilization number 137 was destroyed by the extreme cold. The civilization had advanced to the warring state period before succumbing.
You don't really pronounce the B. The B is silent. You say succumb. Mm-hmm.
Succumbing. The seed of civilization remains. It will germinate and again progress through the unpredictable world of free body. We invite you to log on in the future. Before exists, before exit.
You got it.
Exiting the game, one noticed the three flying stars in the sky. revolving closely around each other. They seem to perform a strange dance against the
The abyss.
abyss of space.
Okay. So what do you think so far? Do you like? You read this in Chinese?
Don't believe any prediction. That's all lie.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because you read the whole thing already in Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying don't believe any of those predictions?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The three-body problem has no explanation, has no answer. It's
Okay.
irregular. Cannot predict it.
And you can't predict it. Okay.
Cannot predict it. Yeah.
Okay. Now from what you have read these past 7 chapters, comparing it to what you read in Chinese, is the translation, is everything about the same? Is the contents the same?
Almost the same.
Almost the same. Okay.
Yeah, but
are there some differences that you remember?
Yeah. I think it's probably the same in contents, but the chapter yeah, the number of the chapter is different.
It's different. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's and that's
yeah, one year again.
All right.
One took off the V-suit and panoramic viewing helmet.
No, panoramic.
Panoramic viewing helmet.
Ray, hold on. And what's I think we talked about this word before. What is panoramic?
That's
when you have a panoramic view. What is that?
Like a VR.
Virtual, it could be like a virtual reality VR. No. Well, I mean, I guess maybe you can see that in VR. But if you were just standing outside and you said to your parents, "Oh, I'm just taking a look at the panoramic view," what would you be telling them?
Panoramic view. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, you may have even seen that like in on a camera, or like if you take a picture, with your phone, they give you different options. Panoramic is being able to see the whole thing, the whole wide view all the way around you. So if you were like looking on top of a mountain, you would see a whole panoramic view, because you would be turning all the way around to see everything, not just what's in front of you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
You got it. Okay.
His shirt was soaked with sweat, as if he had just awoken from a nightmare.
A nightmare. A
nightmare. He left the research center, got into his car, and drove to the address given to him by Dingy, the house of Yano's mother. Chaotic error. The thought turned and turned in one's head. Why would the path of the sun through the world of three body be devoid of regularity and pattern? Whether the planet's orbit is more circular or more
circular or
more elliptical.
Almost
elliptical.
Uh-huh.
Its motion around its sun must be parallel.
Yeah, it's motion. It's motion around the sun.
Its motion around the sun must be
periodic.
Periodic.
Total
irregularity in planetary motion is impossible. One grew angry with himself. He shook his head, trying to chase away view thoughts. It's only a game, but I lost. I don't want to read that again.
Chaotic error.
chaotic error,
Chaotic
chaotic
error.
error.
Okay.
Then
Okay. No, let's go ahead. It's on because it's just about class time and I'll have another one. We'll stop here. Okay. We're pretty much on the
Okay.
first page of page 8, or chapter 8.
Okay.
Any other questions? Anything before we go?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, hey, Bob, and try to enjoy your last. I know you have another weekend, but enjoy the rest of your weekend and work on your homework, get all that done, and we'll continue here next week. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a good week.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
one more thing though, Bob. Once again, you're reading. You're doing really good, and I think the reason for that is you've slowed down quite a bit in your pronunciation of your words. But I think that has helped because, and then I think you're able to understand or comprehend it much better. Yeah.
Yeah. My dad is always worried about Chinese accent when saying English. I don't have any. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't, and I had been reviewing that, and you're doing your pronunciation. I don't hear a Chinese accent. I don't hear with you and another student that I have, I don't hear it. And it just sounds, it's more native speaking. So, and you're losing a little bit of that British tone that you used to have in many of your words. And maybe it's
Yeah, I just know that the British accent is like water. They sing water.
Yeah, it's drawn out. You're exactly right, and that's more difficult to understand, especially if you're practicing American English. So it's not that it's bad, not that it's incorrect. It's just there's just a different tone. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. Good job. I will see you next week. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Bob.
Goodbye.